Who did Nahum
Kaya
prophesy?
mo, horizontal mo, Rose.
Ganun
A.
ang horizontal.
Babylon.
Mute muna kayo, mute muna.
Na,
Meron.
C.
Putid na hambro.
Edom.
Ay, nako. Bakit hindi ko pa
Egypt.
nabasa? Napindot ko na. Ano ba naman?
sa akin,
Nineveh.
bakit ganito?
Ay,
E.
wala.
Syria.
Kaya tayo
Ay, nasabit na.
Paano sinasabit? Wala naman ako pinindot.
Ako nga ginagano ko pala. Nasabit ko. Ah.
Hindi
Oh, ayan na.
God's
Always
word
God,
is
Lord.
who trust in Him.
Wala.
Always
Mute
God.
muna kayo,
Always
hindi
God.
marinig sa
Can you
spirit.
please mute your microphone?
Ay, hindi talaga gumagalaw.
A. The Lord is
Hindi
good.
ako makasali sa game.
B. The
All
Lord
of
is
the above
strong
na
in
lang.
the day of trouble. Sorry, I have muted you. But we have to go, alright? Sorry, we cannot hear each other. 1-7. The Lord is good. Hold in the day of trouble. And the other is, He knows those who trust Him. What will happen to Nineveh as spoken by prophet Nahum? A. It would be spoiled. B. It would be empty. C. It would be waste. D. All above. And E. None of the above. That is found in Nahum 2:10. Nineveh will be empty, desolate, and waste. Who was against Nineveh? A. Is it Babylon? B. Egypt? C. Syria? D. All of the above? And E. None of the above. According to Nahum 2:13, it is, behold, I am against you. God is telling this or saying this. So God is against Nineveh, not any of the nations mentioned. Who would receive no healing? A. King of Assyria. B. King of Babylon. C. King of Edom. D. King of Egypt. And E. King of Syria. Nahum 3:18-19. What are some questions that Habakkuk asked God? A. O Lord, how long shall I cry, and you will not hear? B. What is man that thou art mindful of him? C. Why do you show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance? D. A and B, and E, A and C. Okay, so the answer is letter E, A and C, and that is found in Habakkuk 1:1 and 3. Who did God raise up to march through the land and possess places that were not theirs? A. The Assyrians. B. The Chaldeans. C. The Egyptians. D. The Syrians. And E. None of the above. The answer is letter B. The Chaldeans or the Babylonians. Habakkuk 1 verse 6. It says, For indeed I am raising up the Chaldeans, a bitter and hasty nation which marches through the breadth of the earth to possess dwelling places that are not theirs. For what did the Lord ordain and establish the Chaldeans for Judah? For correction, for instruction, for judgment. D. All of the above. And E, A, and C. What is the purpose or the Lord ordained the Chaldeans to do for Judah. It is for judgment and for correction. Habakkuk 1 verse 12. The answer is letter E. How shall the just or righteous live as prescribed by Habakkuk? A. By knowledge of God. B. By righteousness. C. By wisdom. D. By works. E. None of the above. Okay, so the answer is letter E. None of the above. Because it is by faith. The just shall live by faith. Habakkuk 2 verse 4. Number 11. How did Habakkuk describe the army of God sent to judge Judah? A. They are terrible and dreadful. B. Their horses are so swifter than leopards. C. They are more fierce than evening wolves. D. They all come for violence. E. All of the above. Okay, the answer is letter E. They are terrible and dreadful. It's all of the above. Their horses. Okay, that is found in Habakkuk chapter 1 verses 7 to 9. What was Habakkuk complaining about the army of God sent that is compared to a fish net? A. Mustard multitude like sand, swifter than horse, fierce than evening wolves. The Chaldeans were more wicked than Judah. E. Mightier and stronger. The answer is letter D. They are a person more righteous. What inanimate object will communicate the wicked of the nation? A. The mountains. B. The timber beam. C. The stone. D. B and C. E. All of the above. The answer is letter D, which is found in Habakkuk 2:11. It's the stone will cry out from the wall and the beam. So the stone and the beam are the correct answer, which is letter D. For what did Habakkuk pray for? A. For God in his wrath to remember mercy. B. For God to judge the nation which come against Israel. C. For God to revive his work. D. A and B. And E. A and C. What did he pray for? Okay, the answer is letter E. In Habakkuk 3:2, it says, O Lord, revive your work in the midst of the years. And it's at the end, in wrath, remember mercy. What woe to the wicked pronounced by Habakkuk, or warning? A. Woe to him who increases what is not his. B. Woe to him who covet evil against his house. C. Woe to him who builds a town with bloodshed. D. Woe to him who says, wood awake, and silence stone arise. E. All of the above. The answer is letter E. It's all of the above. All of them was mentioned by Habakkuk. That's found in Habakkuk 2:6-11. It's a long verse, but it's a warning, a woe to all of the persons. To whom did Haggai prophesy intended to? A. To Cyrus. B. To Darius. C. To Judah and Israel. D. To Nebuchadnezzar. E. To Joshua and Zerubbabel. Haggai prophecy is intended to whom? It is intended to Joshua and Zerubbabel. Letter E. Or Haggai 1 verse 1. During Habakkuk, what did the people say? Should be Haggai. A. all that the Lord commanded we will do. B. It had been better for us to serve Egypt than we should die here. C. The time is not come, the time that the Lord had built the house. And D. We have played the fool and have erred exceedingly. Letter E. None of the above. That's a mistake. It should be during Haggai, what did the people say? The answer is letter C. They say the time has come and the time that the Lord's house should be built. Haggai chapter 1 verse 2. What question did the Lord ask through Haggai? A. How long halt ye been between two opinions? B. Is it time for you to dwell in the sealed house and this house lie waste? C. What do you see? And D. Why art thou not here? E. None of the above. The Lord asked Haggai. The answer is letter B. It's a little longer question, but that's recorded in Haggai 1 verse 3. The Lord asked, is it time for you to yourselves to dwell in the paneled house and this temple to lie in ruins? How did Zerubbabel and Joshua the high priest respond to the words of Haggai? A. They ignored them. B. They rejected them. C. They obeyed. D. They repented in sackcloth and ashes. E. None of the above. The answer is letter C. They obeyed. Found in Haggai chapter 1 verse 12. In the book of Haggai, what did the Lord say to him? A. The earth, the cattle on 1,000 hills. C. A nation of Israel. D. The silver of gold. And E. All of the above. In the book of Haggai, what did the Lord say was his, or the Lord is claiming that is his? Okay, the answer is letter D. The Lord said, the silver is mine and the gold is mine. Okay, so that ends our quiz. Thank you very much.
Bakit tahimik kayong lahat?
You could unmute your microphone.